like that! You like that! You like that! You like that! You like that!
Boise State has lined up for the kickoff, and we're ready to get this one underway. And with that, we kick off our season.
You mother. Up top, first play. Let's do it.
The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive.
You like that! You like that!
Aaron and out long.
Well, you want to do everything you can to keep the ball out of the hands of these receivers, so that was a really good effort.
Florida State's going to use their first time out of the half here.
Yo,
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 25.
David's in the league.
You like that!
he goes around the 26-yard line. Hogan gets about a yard on the play.
That'll make it 3rd and 9.
What's up, Yak?
Makes the first down catch. Down the sideline. And they make the stop right around the 42-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
And he is drilled at the 48.
Wasn't smart.
You like that? You like that?
Defense looking for another sack in this 2nd down and long situation. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. 3rd down.
You like that? You like that?
Number 4.
From the 45-yard line. It's 3rd down.
I would love tonight. My wife will rise out here.
And they pick up the first down with a pass to the tight end.
It's easy to forget about the tight end sometimes coming off the line, but you always have to watch this guy because he's certainly capable of making big plays.
Who's that? Let's see. I don't know who it is.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line.
What are you looking up?
They come out in an empty backfield.
Googling. Hun. What are you looking up?
Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. Touchdown, Seminoles. Wow, an almost impossible pass to defend, and it goes for 6.
Yep, the defense would have needed 12 guys on the field that time.
Thick. Thick glasses. I'm blind as a bat.
And he tacks on the extra point. Florida State is ready to kick it away.
Hasbro, it's in the title.
Excellent kick. He's to the 20. Brought down at the 24.
Checking your notes, huh? Huh, Mel? Checking the notes.
So let's see what the offense can
Presser.
do as they come out onto the field.
Running backs can take some big hits when they go out on pass patterns, so you've got to be ready for it. That time, he took the hit and he dropped the ball.
From their own 24-yard line. 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, and he's in trouble. From their own 23-yard line.
Jerry's
It's
world.
3rd down. Knocked out of bounds around the 34-yard line. Good possession there for the defense.
That makes it 4th and inches.
Turner is the punter. He punts it away, and there's no hang time on this one. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Brad, let's see if this offense can maintain the rhythm that they established on that last drive. Not just putting points on the board, but driving the length of the field to be able to eventually put points up. I think that's going to be important for them to try to keep that confidence going here on this drive.
Throws in a hurry. Oh, great catch. Inside the 30. The 10. He'll take it all the way for the touchdown.
Excellent play here by the quarterback, making the proper reads and finding his playmaker for the score.
And he converts the extra point. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. And he's taken down at the 20. They need to show a little giddy up now, because if they don't start eating into this deficit, they could easily fall out of the game. Tackle made at about the 23-yard line. It's 2nd and 7, all on their own 23.
No, there's two. I don't think that was him. I don't think that was the same receiver.
And they're going to have to bring on the punt team.
The defense held their ground on that play. The quarterback just wasn't able to find any open receivers.
Bryant, the return man. Punts away. This one's like a line drive. He drops it. He just couldn't pull that one in clean.
And Brad, that's what happens when you take your eyes off the ball. This was an error that should have been avoided.
The main thing is they got the ball back, and now they can go to work on offense. They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown.
As you can bet, this defense made some adjustments on the sideline, though. I don't know if they can stop the passing attack, but they need to at least be able to slow it down.
And he's going to be sacked.
Coaches don't like it when their quarterback gets hit like that. Don't be surprised to see the old coach get on his lineman to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's 2nd and long. Goes left and tackle in a hurry.
You know, a lot of times coaches look to linebackers for leadership on defense. And on that tackle, he showed you why that's the case.
So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers. Throws into coverage, just picked off. A well-timed interception there.
Oh,
Well, they're still down by a couple of scores, but the turnover certainly helps their chances. If they score on this drive, they're right back in the game.
Appreciate Apollo.
From their own 39-yard line. First down. He's taken down at about the 39-yard line.
The defenders are really going to have to get their heads into this game. That was a big play, and on first down, no less.
He gets to about the 31-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. And he's sacked.
The quarterback didn't have any time to find the open man.
Tackle at the 22.
That was actually pretty good defense, but a great pass and a great catch were enough to overcome it.
From the 22-yard line. First down. Wade gains about 2 yards on the run.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
From the 20-yard line. It's second down. They bring the quarterback down.
The protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
That'll bring an end to the first quarter of action. 14-0 Seminoles. And we're back for more action here in quarter number 2. Goes right, picked off.
Boy, just when it looked like they had a chance to get right back into this game, they throw the interception. Now it's still early. Let's see if their defense can bail them out.
From their own 23-yard line. It's first down.
Right on cue.
It looks like they're going to blitz. And he hits him hard at the 14. And for Johnson, that is his second sack of the game.
And I hope the quarterback saw right because he took a shot on that play. That was a great hit.
So the sack makes this a second and long. Brought down right around the 22-yard line.
That makes it 3rd and 11. Number 4 is in at quarterback.
Looking for his man, incomplete.
That got it.
Jones awaits the snap. And he muffed it. Tackle made at the 39. Here's a step in the maturation of a young quarterback. How does he respond to throwing an interception on that last drive?
So much in football is about how you respond to adversity. Moving forward after a turnover is a perfect example of that.
Quick throw, almost intercepted.
Jenkins was intended to receive on that way. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 39. Looks to his receiver, first down. A junior makes the catch. He's tackled around the 41-yard line.
Oh, gosh.
We've got a first
Time she been dropping the kid, though.
And he's taken down around the 42-yard line.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Been waking up at 6:30.
He's out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
Just gonna have to press the shit out of him, huh?
It's 3rd down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that
Press.
first down marker.
Get beat.
Quick throw out to the receiver. He's pushed out of bounds at the 23-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 23. Gets out to about the 21.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Over the top, help. I don't want to give up any.
Wade picks up about 4 yards on the play.
Hammer, baby. Bring that hammer. Should I play cover 2 and hope he throws into the hitch or the out? Or just keep on maining this shit up?
So we're looking at another 3rd down here. The offense needs something new down here in the red zone. Trying to set up a little screen, gets it to his tailback. Touchdown, Broncos. They decided to go to the running back on that touchdown pass.
Just a nice job by the quarterback of showing great patience here, going through his progressions, finally finding the back to get into the end zone.
All right, so I get a little complacent on offense.
He splits the uprights for
I
the
hate the
extra
big
point.
plays, taking the sack, putting us in bad situations behind the sticks.
Nice kick, plenty of distance. Across the 30.
Or just do that.
50.
Just
Here's
do
an
that.
opening to the 20, to the 10, and he scores. Touchdown. That was
6'3",
some play by the special
225
teams.
pounds back, baby. gotta change his face mask.
He makes the PAT. Everyone's all lined up.
All right, we
ready
got
for the
7.
kickoff.
Let's see if I can put another 20 on the
From
board.
his own goal line. And he breaks another. Looking for the corner. At the
Holy
30.
jeez,
And the
do
kicker
special
comes
teams
in to
not want
make
to
the
tackle
tackle.
tonight?
The quarterback is on his way back onto the field, and he led a great drive last time out. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
I was gonna put down a D tackle or someone
down and
else
6.
in the breakout
Ball on their own
players.
41.
But those dudes are. They'd probably be the Carter Ray kid.
He's at the 40. Tries to thread the needle, and it's not going to work. The 10. Touchdown. Huge play.
Great job here by the defender breaking on the ball and taking it to the house. Man, those pick sixes can really hurt an offense and have a lasting impact.
Feel bad for Casro. The man always struggles and then gets this badass team.
And he hits the PAT.
Offense, defense, special teams, putting up points, baby. All 3 phases. All 3 phases.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He really got a hold of that kick. Tackle at the 21-yard line. It's
Who's
going to be
next?
interesting now to see if this quarterback can put that last throw behind him.
This quarterback needs to be a little bit more careful because this defense is excellent on capitalizing off of mistakes.
Makes it to the 31.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
He has some room. And he's
that?
tackled after positive
Can't
yardage.
miss that big hit. Even though you are a corner.
From their own 37-yard line.
Oh,
First
took
down.
it to the friggin' almost halftime, Mel, to like the stream.
Wants to go long and does. Can't connect.
The defensive
cool,
coordinator
man.
did a great job with the play call there. He put his defense in alignment and in a position to be able to make a play on the football. Everything worked perfectly. They just dropped the football. Boy, the offense caught a break there.
Real cool.
He's under some heat. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Great pressure on the quarterback forced that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
Big plays. I guess.
We've got 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 37.
Yes. Let's see if Smith can get this nut. Another pick.
And that'll make it 4th down.
The offense really had nowhere to go on that one.
I'm glad my
The play was
corners
very
and
well
secondary
defended,
can play
and now the
in
incompletion will force
a
the
user
4th down and a
game.
punt.
You can't play worth shit in a computer.
Turner to punt. It's a short kick. It immediately, and the ball's loose. It's scooped up, gets to about the 41-yard line.
How about that? They get the ball right back. Now let's see if they can take
This
advantage of it.
dumb.
Things are on the verge of getting out of hand before we even hit the half. These next few drives are going to go a long way in determining what kind of game this will end up being. Passes, and it's almost picked off.
I don't like. Yeah, he caused the fumble, but I think that was because of my player.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
You like that? You like that?
Throws it in a hurry. To the 10. They'll bring him down to 7-yard line.
What up, the feast? Where you been, dog? I'll play a little audible probably next. See what kind of game you can have. And then put up
And the
some
big
major
pickup through
numbers.
the air has made it 1st and goal.
You'll lead the audible in receiving.
Room around the corner. Touchdown, Boise State.
Kickoff classic. First game of the year. Kickoff classic.
And he adds the extra point.
Oh, no doubt, dude. Same
Spicer
in the
is deep
mornings.
to receive. And look out, folks. He's looking to run another
Monday
one
through
back for
Thursday.
6.
2 weeks we go every day.
Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. It was the umpire that threw the flag, and generally, that's a holding penalty. Let's see how the offense rebounds after fumbling on their last possession.
Sometimes when you lose the football, you start to focus a little bit more. So a turnover can actually work out in your favor.
He's to the 20. Got an opening. Inside the 30. Down the sideline. Touchdown, FSU. And for Hogan, that puts him over the 100-yard rushing mark.
The game plan they devised has been
It's a
working
little bit
fantastic.
different than Antonio
And
last
nowhere
year.
is
Looks
that
like his
more
third or
evident
fourth
than in the
carry and
rushing
he
numbers.
exploded.
And he converts the extra point. Taylor has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. He just drills this one. He's to the 20. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Flag down, and I'm
Mel.
not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out.
I was going to put both these backs on the breakout list, but we're getting the one that just scored as a senior. I guess he could
This
still
offense did
technically
really well with the air attack on
not
their
a
last trip
household
out
name.
there. Let's see if they can do the same thing here.
yeah,
This offensive coordinator's got to be feeling so good
Well,
about the execution that he's seeing from his quarterback and his wide receivers. Because, again, they put so much time in trying to put a plan together, and to be able to see that actually come into play makes you feel pretty good as a play caller.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
did he not put
Ball on the
Louisville and
12-yard
Florida
line.
State on the schedule?
And they make the stop
Yeah,
right
actually
around
got two
the 30.
people there. You should have moved your ass to the ACC.
receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Boy. At.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Miller.
From their own 30-yard line. 2nd down.
Where's Quan? Quan's quiet. Where's Quan?
And he's going to come up with a sack. He chucks it downfield. And he hauls in the deep pass.
I don't know if he could have delivered a better ball to the receiver if he'd been standing next to him. That was spectacular.
Boise State's going to take their first time out of the half. Now it's 1st and 10 after the big pass play.
Second pick.
On the ground, right side. Tackled after decent pickup. Boise State will take a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Yeah, nice little strategy there. Should I get some yards? Should I get him fooled?
He rifles it. Incomplete. Almost picked off.
Riggs breaks up the pass. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
You don't even play.
Now. They need
Wait,
to get it down to the
aren't you in the
36.
same conference?
I guess he'll throw this one as
Was he-
far as he can and hope for a miracle.
Louisville's still an American.
Wants it all, going deep. That close to being intercepted. First half comes to a close as they head to the
Southern
locker
Miss is
rooms.
in Conference USA.
All right, Reese and David, welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the second half. He sends this one deep. What a collision.
There's a conference championship, though, right? That's how you got beat. I don't even have to worry about that. Freaking Quan getting to the conference
They don't have the
championship.
luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Fires quick out to the receiver, and he can't make the grab.
It might not be a lot of fun, but when you're a receiver, you've got to be able to take some hits and hang on to the football. It's just part of the game.
From their own 18-yard line. Second down.
Oh, man.
Throws into coverage, just picked off. And he's tackled at the 19.
Yeah. Matt, you're not
First
playing.
down, 10
You
to
guys
go.
aren't playing.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Maybe next year.
Defense coming and the ball comes out. The defense
What
scoops
a
it.
freak.
The offense will take the field, hoping for a better result than their last drive.
The first rule on
That's
offense is to take care of the football. These guys need to remember that on this drive. It can be tough making a play on the ball sometimes, but that's probably a pick he should have made.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, we'll see about this defense.
Second
Really
and
good
10.
right now,
Ball on the
but
27-yard line.
old fool's gold.
He's tackled right around the 42-yard line.
Now that's how you run a corner route. He exploded out of his cut and beat the man coverage for a new set of downs.
Up against him.
They go with a run. He's at midfield, and he's shoved out of bounds at the 47.
Say that, and now they're starting to move the ball.
From the 47-yard line, it's first down. And he hits him hard at the 41.
Yep. Take away that hitch.
That'll make it second and 9.
Would have been a big play by the defense. He can't hold it.
Don't let the computer. Don't let the computer do it.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 37. Rose intercept. No, he dropped it.
Harris was the intended receiver on that play. Fourth down.
Golly, that's Smith's his second.
Bryant back to return it. Punts away. This one's like a line drive. Bryant fields it at the 11. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. It's a new possession for this offense, so what will it hold? Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun, 5 wide receivers. Got a receiver, and he dropped it.
Number 85 was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10.
Why am I not running
So
the
it's
ball?
second and 10. Ball on the 25. Throws it into coverage, and it's intercepted.
Why am I
The
not running the
48-yard
ball?
line.
Brad, this week these coaches told us about how they want their players to fight and really be determined. Here they are down by a couple scores, and the defense comes up with a big interception, showing that character that their coaches wanted to see.
He's taken down at the 50.
That's a gain of 2 on the way. That
Thank
makes
you.
it second and
Thank you,
8.
Nafis. Thank you. Noted, dude. Golly,
From the 50.
noted.
Second down.
Straight run plays.
Fires it out. Brought down right around the 24-yard line.
Let's go press.
Nice run, and he's brought down.
Gain of 4 yards. That'll make it second and 7.
Second down and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 20. That's a great tackle at the 30.
Loss of 10 yards on the play.
Looks quick to his tight end, and he can't hang on.
Jacobson's the intended receiver on the play. That makes it.
Damn, that was a DN. Wow.
It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal.
Yeah, it's bad coaching. Bad coaching.
It's up, looks long enough, and he splits the uprights. They line up to kick this one away.
Run the football.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 10. He makes it to the 18-yard line.
Run.
Here's a step in the
Ball.
maturation of a young quarterback. How does he respond to throwing
Young
an
quarterback.
interception
He's a
on that last
freaking
drive?
senior.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing.
It's on the ground, and they fall on the loose ball. Tackle made right around the 28-yard line. They picked up 3 points on their last possession, and they've got great field position to work from here.
Oh, man. Just don't want me to put him away.
Lets it go. Almost intercepted.
Nelson breaks it up. That makes it second and 10.
Check it. Throw the ball now. Throw it.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 28.
Reach.
Tries to fit it in there, and it'll be intercepted. Great catch by the linebacker, but not a smart throw from the quarterback.
It didn't look like the quarterback even saw the linebacker hanging in that area. It pays to be in the right spot at the right time.
Hey. Computer, get a pick. So switch off though.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense
We
and
have
make
gone
quicker decisions. And especially when the defense
an
starts to get
offensive
pressure,
rut.
you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 19. He's out to the 30. Knocked out of bounds around the 38-yard line.
If you can consistently run effectively like this, it'll force the defense to pay more attention to the run, and that creates chances in the play-action passing game.
Griffith is in at quarterback.
He's at midfield. At the 30. And down he goes at the 17-yard line.
What a name. I love it. Spicer.
So we've got a first down after a great running play. They're back in the red zone where they have really struggled lately. Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go.
Yeah, man. There's like 3 and 4.
Number 4 is in at quarterback.
O'Donnell's one. Joseph and Murray are a little small. I think 6'1" and 6'2".
He throws. Zips it to his receiver. Touchdown.
And then my number 4 and 5
makes the
receivers are big.
Florida State to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20. Tackle made at the 18.
Well, I haven't really had to.
Their last drive ended with an
Trying to
interception.
have some
We're about to
sportsmanship
find out what
around
the
here.
defense can do this time.
I look for the offense to come out with the same game plan as before. You don't make changes after one play. Brady drops the ball here. I don't know if he's starting to peek downfield and think about the return or what, but that ball's right in his hands. He just dropped it.
I mean, you kind of saw that on the second TD.
From their own 18-yard line, it's second down.
The 2 breakout players are like 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", on both.
He's going to air it long. He almost had it,
They're
but it's
both
incomplete.
big.
Boy, Brad, this guy drops an interception, and what's ironic about that from going to the meetings the other day is that this guy's been telling the coaches he wants to play some wide receiver. You wonder why you're not playing wide receiver? Because you can't catch the ball as a defensive back.
We've got 3rd and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. Setting up blockers, the running back's got it on the screen. He's to the 40. Across midfield, and he's taken down at midfield.
I hate giving up screens.
He's at the 40. They'll bring him down at the 35-yard line. Rose left, the running back's got it. 3 yards there on the play.
This was just a little dump-off pass to the halfback, but it was very well defended,
Yeah,
keeping
nice.
them from moving the ball very far downfield.
Freaking nobody in the flat. These purple zones are so
2nd and 7. Ball on the
screwed
32.
up.
He rifles it to the left. And he's hit immediately. He's hit the 300-yard mark with that throw.
He's been able to get up and down the field all day today, moving consistently and effectively.
Doing Bryant.
And he almost has the INT.
It's one thing that irks me.
3-yard line.
Not
Second
being
down.
rewarded for a good user
In the
play.
shotgun and 5 wideouts. It as he throws, and this one's going to be
And that
intercepted.
They've just been
happens.
outmatched and outplayed this entire game. That pass was thrown with very little confidence, and it was an easy interception for the defense.
First and 10. Ball on their own 18. Florida State looking to add to this big lead here. And they make the stop at about the 33-yard line. And he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it upfield with such fluidity and quickness.
Number 4 comes in at quarterback.
He makes it out to maybe the 36-yard line.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7. is in at quarterback.
It's second down, 7 to go. Ball on
Freaking
their own
true Steve
36.
Spurrier dual quarterback in and out.
That's 3 down
Only
and
thing
1
that
to go.
sucks is keeping
Florida
them hot.
State's running away
I
with it.
guess we're warming them up. Man, I want to Nafis, but he's a good guy. I don't want to.
Just about set to start the fourth quarter, mercifully. And a quick throw. And he's tackled at the 43-yard line.
That's a gain of 7 on the ground. First down.
From their own 43-yard line. First down. Wide receiver screenplay. He's tackled at the 46.
Gain of 3 yards. That makes it second and 8.
It's a little weird.
Florida
had a
State
big game.
up by a big margin. Hogan gets the call again. And he tackles him hard at the 45.
That makes it first and 10.
From the 45-yard line. First down. Gains his way to the 36-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 9 yards. That makes it second and 2.
You like that? You like that?
Here's the 8th play of the series.
What up, Franco?
He gets to about the 27-yard line.
Call of a gain of 9 yards. First down.
It's the 9th play of the drive. Tackle right around the 26-yard line.
Murray, the intended receiver on the play. That brings up second and 9.
It's second and 9.
Kick
Ball on
it.
the 26.
Yeah, man.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Gain of 6 yards. Third down.
This is the 11th play of this drive. Florida State comes to the line. They got a big advantage in this one. Spicer takes it right side. Fumble! And the ball bounces out of bounds.
I've never fumbled this much in a game. Never.
Here's the 12th play of the drive. And he makes it out to about the 8-yard line.
No gain on the play. That brings up second and goal.
Dang, South Carolina ranked all the way down at 22. They must have lost
Second down,
the
goal to
people.
go. 8
Or
yards
computer
out.
team.
And they get him in the backfield for a loss. That'll be a loss of 1.
Not much going on there. Those kind of plays will not work against this defense. You can be sure of that.
And this is the 14th play of the drive. And they get nice yardage on that run. Hogan gains around 6 yards on the run.
That brings us 4th and goal.
4th down. They're going to go for the easy 3 here. It's up, and it's through the uprights. Taylor ready to kick. Excellent kick.
Notre Dame is my next opponent.
And down he goes
Tough
at the
one.
20. Late in the 4th quarter, this game's not even close. It's a blowout. A lot of folks have already gone home. And Herbie, I think we're going to make our dinner reservation. Just under 3 to go in regulation. They bring him down.
But the defense is fired up, responding and reacting to that sack. Not only do they get the quarterback, but they hit him and hit him hard. I think that can really create some confidence for this defense. The next time this quarterback drops back to throw, you got to be thinking he's going to be a little bit gun-shy and concerned about the pressure that these defenses is putting on.
He's taken down at the 8-yard line.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
Third and long. Ball on the 8-yard line. Going deep, lays it out there. Well, a nice stop there late in the 4th quarter, but this game, quite frankly, has been over for a long time, and I'm ready for it to end.
Where at? This user I'm playing against? Yeah. Playing against the user.
Bryant is back deep to return.
User catch. User pick. What?
Boy, I tell you, it takes some real skill to kill the ball that close to the goal line. Great job by the punter.
He's back. He's back. Shh. I'm talking
Early in
about
the
Quan.
4th quarter here, and obviously we've got a blowout. One team trying to play for
it's
pride,
computer
and the other
game.
one just trying to get out of here.
I'm friggin' 0-5.
Nice run, and he's brought down. Hogan gets 6 yards
Kentucky's on the
play.
ropes, man.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Played a lot of good people. Trying to get to bowl eligibility now. All user
So it's
for all
second down now.
computer
They need
games
about 4
left.
yards to pick up the first. Just over a minute left. Fires it out. Brought down at about the 23-yard line.
First down.
Takes a knee. From their own 21-yard line, it's second down. The offense lining up in a victory formation, and he takes a knee.
The 2 picks and the fumble. Hogan looked good. Spicer looked good. Besides the 3 fumbles. There you go, Mel. There you go. There's your 6'5". There's your 6'4". 6'2", small end. Tight end 6'5". 6'1", your small guy. And you can sling it. Just bad defense today to go against. Yeah, run the ball. Quite surprised I scored on this one. Hey man, I got a lot of redemption and redeeming to do with this team. No, just pick your strengths with that team. Lean on them. You can sling it. Just slung it in wrong spots. Quarterback's tough. Gotta start this other game quickly. Create a blackout screen, but I want to be able to see. Yeah, F it. I'll be back.